Hi, this is Max Weinberg from the E Street Band, and you're listening to Rich and Josh, and you heard it on the X.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to Heard It on the X, the East Coast premier music talk show. Don't forget about this Friday, the concert that never was, to benefit juvenile diabetes at Club Paradise. Zoso, the ultimate Led Zeppelin experience with the Great Rock Raffle.
The equivalent to our Super Bowl pregame show right now. With all we're missing is a drunken Terry Bradshaw, and I'm pretty sure.
Tickets are available at the Music Exchange. Music Exchange are available at tickets.com. You can email me at rich@richesmusicexchange.com, or you can give me a call at 716-646-6240. Monday, September 26th at the Town Ballroom, Dio's Disciples are going to be in town.
Yes.
And this is something that you're super interested in.
Yeah, it's a great tribute to Ronnie. It's been sanctioned by Wendy Dio, who's just always done great charity work throughout Ronnie's career. One of the nicest guys in music, and obviously one of the iconic rock voices.
Super well respected by everybody.
Just a horrible loss as a person and as a musician, and a bunch of guys that have played with him periodically are going out and just putting on what sounds like a kick-ass show.
And one of them is on the phone with us right now, Tim Ripper Owens. Tim, are you there?
I'm here.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Real well. Tim
You're
is
excited today. You're excited today with the big win, right?
We're super excited with the big win, dude.
Nice. I watched it, so I'm in Baltimore, and I was able to watch that game, so it was nice. Anytime a Cleveland fan can see Belichick get a loss, it's kind of nice.
I was going to ask you what team your alliance was with.
I'm an Ohio guy. I'm a homer. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. I have always been, so, and we won today as well.
Yeah, I was going to say they eked out a win against our rival, Miami, so thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Anything I can do to help you guys.
And even seeing Belichick lose his mind at the end of the game, which is so un-Belichick. It's like, wow.
It was the best.
And to see that Bill's holding his pregnancy fairly well from the looks of the image.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you aren't kidding.
I said that. I was like, that sure brings out his man boobs very well.
Yes.
So you're coming into town September 26th with this Dio's Disciple shows. Tell us about this.
Well, I'm excited. It's actually tomorrow night, so we're, listen, we're celebrating Ronnie. Wendy's managed me, and after I left Judas Priest, she started managing me. And, he was a friend of mine. He liked my voice. I'm friends of all these guys, and we just wanted to go out and celebrate live and put on the show so fans can sing it, and get out there and listen. It's very emotional on our point, on the band's side. We're very emotional doing it every night, and the fans are as well. It's just a great show, great celebration.
Now, you kicked off the tour this past weekend, correct?
We did, Poughkeepsie, New York.
Cool. Talk a little bit about, what went into the song selection. Obviously, Ronnie had so many great songs to choose from and all the different bands and eras that he,
well,
was
it's
with us.
so hard. I mean, it was like when I was in Judas Priest, Glenn would always say we would put the songs into a hat and we would pick them out, and it almost felt like we had to do that. There's a handful you have to do.
Yep.
You got to do Rainbow in the Dark, these ones that you just have to, but we're trying to mix it up, add some different Rainbow songs, The Shed, Kill the King, Stargazer, you have to do Sabbath. So there's so many great songs. And we did the European tour, and this set list tonight, tomorrow night will be different from that set list. So
the catalog's got to be a riot. The catalog that you could touch on has to be so much fun, actually. It's got to be hard.
It is hard, and that's what makes it kind of exciting each time we do a tour, because we get to change and add some songs. And we even add some Dio stuff tonight from Magica and or on this leg of the tour. So it is. So each time we do tours, we can change it, and there's so much to do though. And he was the absolute best singer, and you pointed on it. He was one of the best human beings, as is Wendy Dio, and so his catalog of music is unbelievable.
Tell us a little about this. Is quite a heavy-hitting lineup from the hard rock, heavy metal era of any time. Tell us who's touring with you.
Well, the lineup is unbelievable. With Rudy Sarzo, who's been with Ronnie for a long time, and Simon Wright, who's been on drums, who's been with him even longer, who was in AC/DC, is Craig Goldie, who's been with him the longest, actually, on guitar, on and off for years. And, Scott Warren on keyboards, and we have another singer we brought with us, a friend of ours, Toby Jepson from England, to kind of make it more of a celebration, not look like we're trying to do any type of replacing or anything. We're just celebrating. So we thought having two singers would make it look more like a
you didn't want to do a tribute show.
It's an amazing lineup, and it's his friends, and that's why there's so much emotion.
Like you were saying, you didn't want to do a tribute show. You're not trying to recreate. You're just trying to pay homage too.
Yeah, and that's why we so much try to say the word celebration and not the word tribute, because we're not a tribute band. This is Ronnie's band. This was his last lineup. These are the guys he handpicked to be his band, and Ronnie would actually want this. He would want this to go on and get out there and get his songs out there.
Actually, you probably heard us talking about the Great Rock Raffle for juvenile diabetes. Rudy signed a bass for us.
Well, there you go. See, and that's and Rudy will be there tomorrow night, so you guys should come say hi.
We definitely will, and it's tomorrow night, Monday, September 26th at the Town Ballroom. Tim, I can't thank you enough for taking some time to talk to us. We'll definitely stop out and see you tomorrow, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me, and I used to have some good times. I think it was Blind Melons in Buffalo.
Oh, my God, yeah, that was the place.
Yeah, well, you've been here with
Ingve. Thanks a lot, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
I've seen you actually recently, within the last 2 or 3 years, I think it was, or time flies, with Ingve at Infinity.
I was, yes.
Yeah,
I was
that's right.
here with Ingve. I don't know when I'll be back again with Ingve, but it was a great time. Buffalo is just an awesome place and great fans, and I know a lot of people, and I see a lot of familiar faces when I get back to Buffalo.
Well, it's a better place today because of the Bills win, brother.
Yes, I know. I'm going to get me a Bills hat and wear it in the town.
Oh, good for you.
We'll still be partying
for
your
sure.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on out there. Let's party. It's a big party with us.
Yeah. All right, man. God bless, brother. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Tim Ripper Owens.
Cool.
Incredibly talented, unbelievably talented singer.
Yeah, and like you said, he's been with everyone. He's played with Ingve, Judas Priest, Beyond Fear.
Yeah.
So I mean, now they're doing this Dio Disciples thing, and it's going to be really cool and a great homage and celebration of one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it's a celebration of Ronnie's music, and I mean, and what a catalog he has. We were also joined by Rudy. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Rudy, welcome back to the Herd on the X Show. How you doing, brother?
Really, really good. I could actually hear you better when you were in the air than I can now.
Oh, really? Well, let me put you on hold again.
You know what? No. We'll make it work.
Rudy, first of all, I want to thank you very much. You actually signed a guitar and donated it to the Great Rock Raffle that's taking place for juvenile diabetes. It's going to take place this Friday. And I want to thank you very much for that. And tomorrow night,
anytime,
you're going to be joining your friend Tim and celebrating the life of your friend Ronnie James Dio. Tell us about that.
That's right. Well, this is a must-do tour for everybody, especially, the Dio band. Craig Goldie, Simon Wright, Scott Warren, and myself. We have been Ronnie's band. I joined the band in 2004. And we're joined by Tim Ripper Owens and Toby Jepson and two phenomenal singers. So it's really a celebration. We must honor Ronnie's memory, and there's no better way to do it than to bring in the music to the fans. And it's not just for us; it's also for the fans. It's a very interactive experience. Because it gets pretty tough up there. Not doing the songs by not having Ronnie on stage.
Yeah, it's got to be hard.
It's the audience that really helps us carry on.
And it seems like this is something that, hearing all these great stories about Ronnie and Wendy, this is something he absolutely would have wanted to happen if, obviously he had any say in it.
Oh, God, yeah. So, Ronnie is with us on tour. He's here in spirit. And in so many ways. Every time we do something, we think, is this something that Ronnie would think it's cool to do? Or, everything from the choice of songs to the way we pace our set and everything. We always, it's a matter of believing and really have faith that we're doing Ronnie proud by doing the Dio Disciples tour.
Is there a highlight to the set for you? Is there specific numbers that you look forward to every night?
I look forward to the whole set. Yeah, I mean, because, playing with Ronnie gives me an opportunity to dive into the catalog of some of my favorite bands and albums of my whole collection, of my record collection, like Rainbow and Black Sabbath and Dio. So, it's like every song to me is a gem.
That's great. That's great. And you're going to be in town tomorrow night at the Town Ballroom. Rudy, I thank you for taking a couple minutes and talking to us. And you still have one of the best reads. Your book is still one of my favorite rock and roll books, man. Well,
thank you so much. Thank you. This is, what else can we do for our friends that are no longer here with us, but to share our memories.
Yeah, to honor them.
With those that want to know about them,
That's right. That's right.
Whether it's writing a book for Randy or going on the Dio Disciples tour, to say thank you to Ronnie, it all comes from the heart.
Without a doubt. And, you're one of my favorite people. I think that you are just an honorable, wonderful, talented musician. And I love talking to you, and I love hearing everything that you got going on. You were with Blue Oyster Cult for a while over the summer, too, right?
Well, actually, I'm on hiatus right now. I mean, we all, in order to make this tour happen, we have to, really shuffle our schedule here because, everybody's involved in a different project, but this is such an important thing for us to be a part of. That, I had to get somebody to sub for me in Blue Oyster Cult. And as a matter of fact, I'm doing another band called Annie Metal that I had to, shuffle the schedule for that. And as soon as I'm finished with the Dio Disciples tour, I'm out to Japan. But right now, my focus and my interest right now lies in the Dio Disciples.
Oh, man, and that just shows the quality of person you are, brother. Thank you so much. Safe trip into town, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the Town Ballroom.
Looking forward.
And, Rudy, thank you again for donating that guitar for juvenile diabetes, man. Thank you so much.
Anytime you need me, I'm there.
All right, brother. Safe travels.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
He's a great guy.
I was just going to say, what a heck of a guy.
And his book is so easy to read. Off the Rails is the name of it, right? It's just a great book about his time with Ozzy, with Randy Rhoads, the whole 9 yards. He was with Randy in Quiet Riot. He got the gig with Ozzy because Randy said, "Hey, why don't you get Rudy? Why don't you get Rudy? Why don't you get Rudy?" And at first, when they first called him and said, want this gig, he was too nervous. He's like, nah, I got something else going on. Don't worry about it. And then he hung up the phone and he realized I just screwed up my whole life. And they gave him a second crack at it. Yeah. But it's a great book and it's easy to read. A lot of these rock and roll books are hard to read. The Keith Richards book I still can't get through.
Yeah, you were saying.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, you were saying it's a tough
It's just
read.
scary to look at. It's so big.
It's just so hard to read that book, the Keith Richards book. It really is.
Very angry man.
Just very rambling, and I'm surprised honestly how much he remembered.
Yeah.
I was like on page 100, and he's still 11 years old. And
I'm not sure how much of it he remembered correctly.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he remembered memories of war-torn England. Just really a very detailed look at his life. And just too much info. I wanted to hear about the Stones on tour.
Yeah.
Well, he remembers when he was 11. He just don't remember last week.
Yeah. He doesn't remember from 69 to 96, but he remembers that. All right, we're going to take a small commercial break. Come back on the other side with music news. Stick around, folks.